You? Yeah, you. Welcome back. How was it? Was it a life-changing experience or what? See, I told you. I bet that week flew by so fast, huh? Well, I'm happy to be here with you all again. Let's finish this amazing experience with an equally amazing send-off, shall we? Who's with me? I am. Okay, great. Let's go. To start things off, we have the director of Global Encounters herself, Zara Qasim. Zara is based in Atlanta, Georgia, and has been involved with Global Encounters since the program started in 2012. She is the mother of 2 beautiful kids who also grew up around the camps, and everyone who's worked with Zara would describe her by her kindness, compassion, and grace when she leads. She sounds like a superhero to me. Let's hear it for Zara.
Ya Ali Madad Connect family. It's hard to believe that our time together is coming to an end. And what a week it has been. In a short period of time, we have met and bonded with friends from around the world. We have been inspired by mentors and speakers, explored the AKDN's work on 3 continents, and embarked on a journey to create solutions to one of the most pressing and potentially catastrophic issues facing our planet, climate change. We hope that you are leaving with friendships, with new skills, and with ideas to affect change in your homes and communities. If we have learned anything this week, I hope it is that working together, individually, and with our communities, with governments, with civil society, and the private sector, that we can change the course. We have the collective power to confront climate change and build a more sustainable world for ourselves and for future generations. On behalf of all of the facilitators and staff, we want to thank the participants from over 30 countries who joined us on this journey and inspired us every day. We have been so moved by each one of you, by your hopefulness, by your commitment to the earth, to each other, and to the Jamaat, and to future generations. We can't wait to see all that you will do in the months and years ahead. On behalf of the Jamaati leadership and the many families represented, we also want to especially thank the volunteers who have dedicated thousands of hours over many weeks and months to make magic happen at Connect. Without their dedication of time and knowledge, this program would not have been possible. We wish all of you a happy and healthy new year, and we look forward to continuing to build our connections to each other across countries, cultures, and borders, and to seeing all that you will do in the days ahead. Ya Ali Madad.
Thank you, Zara, for those touching remarks. I think we can all agree when I say we are so grateful for you and the hard work and dedication you continue to put into camp. Now, for some entertainment. Here is Fawad Murad from Afghanistan, who is a talented singer and sitar player, and he's only in grade 7. Give it up for Fawad.
Ya Ali Madad Connect family. I'm Fawad Murad. I'm from Afghanistan. I congratulate you with finishing this Connect camp, and I wish you all the best. I will dedicate this song to all of you. Thank you.
مستم بابوی جانان مستم دل در طلب وصلش مستم بابوی جانان مستم دل در طلب وصلش بستم زلفت مارا سلقی زلفت گشتا تو دل با مدادی بخیل از مردم بخیل از راست دروغ میگوید مردم بخیل از راست دروغ میگوید باور نکنی راست دروغ مردم مستم بابوی جانان مستم دل داره طلب وصلش بستم بستم.
Thank you, Fawad, for that beautiful performance. Now, on to a more serious note. Not that kind of serious. Sorry. Over this last week, all of you have learned how to bring about change and be activists in your own way to fight climate change. The next thing you're going to see is a Flipgrid piece put together by the amazing editors. We'll see some of you answering the question, if you had the opportunity to travel back in time and make one change in your community to lessen the impact of climate change, what would it be? I'm so excited to see what you all have to say, and I have my pen and paper ready to take notes so I can learn a little bit too. After we hear from you, we're going to hear from another activist in his community, UN Pakistan National Goodwill Ambassador Shehzad Roy. Shehzad was the recipient of Pakistan's highest civil honor, Sitara-e-Imtiyaz, which is awarded for the highest degree of service to the state and for services to international diplomacy. Wow. He is also a very talented singer and has a number of other accomplishments, which I wish I had time to share with you, but I'll let him do the rest of the talking. Please welcome Shehzad Roy.
Ya Ali Madad. My name is Ayan Kanji and today I will talk about the one change I would make in order to lessen the impact of climate change. I would try and plant as many trees as possible so that it can cover up for all the pollution we are causing. In Tanzania, where I am living, there is a rise in temperature and it is very hot. If trees are planted, there would be more rainfall and the temperature would stop rising as much.
By greening all the major systems of civilization, that is, energy, transportation, manufacturing, building, and consumer consumption, we can implement national networks of renewable resources.
One of the major causes of climate change in today's world is the emission of greenhouse gases, which result from the exhaust gases emitted by cars. If I were to travel back in time, I would spread awareness on how to carpool and reduce the emission of gases that result from cars, as well as lessen the impact to save our planet.
If I could go back in time and change one thing causing climate change, I would choose to stop car use because cars have the capability to release pollution and pollute the air, which is why I'd prefer to have everyone ride bicycles as their transportation method.
I try to slow down using fossil fuels and do not damage and destroy the forest, and therefore our world will not become much hotter than it was in the past million years.
If I could go back in time to make one change, it would be allowed for my school buses to be taken by all ages. At my elementary school, there was a maximum age to ride the bus to school. However, once you exceeded that maximum age, you would have to walk to school. Since I live in Canada and the winters get really cold, most of the older students would be driven to school, which is producing more carbon emissions than if everyone were to just ride the bus, which is basically becoming counterproductive at that.
Yali Madad everyone. So according to the 24-hour challenge, if I had an opportunity to travel back in time and make a change, then that would be to stop the invention of polythene bags, which are a major cause of different kinds of pollutions nowadays, such as land pollution, and when we burn them, they release toxic substances in the air that cause air pollution, which leads to climate change and different harmful diseases.
Yeah, Ali Madad. If I get a chance to change one thing in my community, I will make sure the less use of plastic in our life because they are non-biodegradable, so they harm the environment. And one thing I will try to make all one and try to meet each other and they can solve their problems by telling each other. I will try to remove the fear of telling or sharing.
Hey guys, so if I had the chance to go back in time, I would definitely reduce the use of CFCs, that are chlorofluorocarbons, because they play a huge part in depleting our ozone layer. And nowadays, scientists have said that no matter how much we decrease the use of CFCs, it doesn't matter because of the harm it has already made.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you are right now. My name is Shehzad Roy and I'm a pop musician, and I also run a small charitable organization by the name of Zindagi Trust. So obviously, as a musician, I sing, and because I run this charitable organization, so we are trying to reform state schools, government schools in Pakistan. And I'll quickly share that we have changed quite a few policies in Pakistan. So the one of them which I really feel proud about is about corporal punishment. So after we started our campaign, and there were multiple interventions. We went to court. We went and did this program on Geo, Pakistan Television, Chal Pada. So we changed that law. We need to fix environment. You see what is going on in the world right now. So I feel population, environment. In fact, population is the most important issue, and because of that, we are destroying the environment around us. So when we did this education campaign, we recorded few of our programs, just asking people that please list like 10 problems or 5 problems of Pakistan, any issues you feel are important. So they used to say extremism, joblessness, lawlessness, health, but they never mentioned education. So then we went to them again and we said, okay, list 5 problems of Pakistan you feel are important. So they would go extremism, jobless, lawlessness, extremism again. And then we said education. Education is the most important issue, it is the biggest problem of this country. So you literally have to push them to say it. So then we realized that this is not an important issue, just like environment is not an important issue in Pakistan, maybe around the world, in modern world is, but in Pakistan, it's very difficult to convince people to not to use straws or little things and not to throw plastics, stop using plastic. So we also have a law in Pakistan against that. So I think the first thing we could do is to implement the laws we have in Pakistan to protect environment, and then parallel, create an enabling environment where you can talk about population and environment both. And with this multiple intervention, I think we can do something about what's happening. But yes, we should do whatever we can in our own capacity. And before I end this, I was asked that if I can sing a song, so I'm just going to quickly get my guitar and sing a song. तू देखता है पर बोलता नहीं, तू सोचता है पर बोलता नहीं, कह दे रंग बदलना है, ढलना है नई तकदीरों में ढलना है, तुझ जिसका है इंतजार, तुझ जिसका है इंतजार, तू खुद है मेरे यार, उठ बांध कमर क्या डरता है, फिर देख खुदा क्या करता है, उठ बांध कमर क्या डरता है, फिर देख खुदा क्या करता है. Thank you.
Hey Aisha, we have to record our closing remarks today. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm totally good to go. Oh, wait, Imran, don't we need to look a little bit more presentable? We are going to be addressing over 1,000 participants and volunteers.
No, not to worry. We're in a virtual environment. We can just use one of those studio filters to make us look professional.
You're totally right. We can do that. It's just a click away. Hey, it's us again, looking a bit more sharp. Our heartfelt thank you to Shehzad Roy for sharing with us his passion in music, but also for sharing with us his story of being an activist to support causes which impact and engage stakeholders at all levels to bring substantive change.
Being an agent of change is not easy. It takes dedication, commitment, patience, and perseverance. Shehzad exemplifies what it means to be an agent of change, and hopefully has motivated us in learning from his example and applying it to causes we are passionate about. Listening to Shehzad Roy, I'm inspired again to share another jingle with our Connect family. What do you say, Aisha?
Imran, I think we should just spare everybody and stick to our script.
Yeah, I second.
Over the past 5 days, we have engaged in 25 hours of learning and tens of thousands of hours of Zoom meetings.
Connect has engaged over 700 participants from 33 different countries, with a powerhouse team of over 250 volunteers from a variety of professional backgrounds.
And on this ride, we have all been so fortunate to witness countless smiles, aha moments, budding friendships, and the start of what hopes to be lifelong connections.
What a memorable experience it has been.
Truly, although camp has come to a close, we hope that you have been inspired to continue to explore issues of climate change in your communities and learn new skills which you can put into action as you enter this next chapter in your lives.
Always remember, with knowledge comes responsibilities. Our hope is that each one of you takes all the learning, best practices, and the networks you have developed here and puts it into practice. Always know that we're only one email, one WhatsApp message, or one phone call away. It will bring us immense joy to support our participants and help them succeed and reach their true potential.
You know, one of the biggest regrets people have in their lives is not trying to do something they wanted to. We don't want our participants to have this regret. So, our message to you today is go for it. Try out that new idea. Remember that every action can make a difference. To our amazing volunteers, wow, you truly are a symbol of what it means to serve and to serve with a smile. Thank you for your untiring commitment. Thank you for your creativity, and thank you for your compassion that you have demonstrated throughout this camp. It has been a true honor to serve alongside each of you.
Although we're coming to an end of this camp, this is not a goodbye, more like see you later. Our plan is to continue to engage our participants in the coming months and years. In this globalized online world, our paths are destined to cross again. So until next time, stay connected.
Stay connected. Next up, we have for your viewing pleasure an amazing performance from a group of young Syrian artists. This group will perform a traditional song focused on expressions of happiness and joyfulness, something I think we all need as we move into the new year with hope and optimism. So please join us in welcoming them. Enjoy this performance.
Enjoy.
يا عالم يا ربي انت بالغيوب يا عالم يا ربي انت بالغيوب ارحم قلب تايب بالعذاب لو انه الشمس هديوني يا محبوب وعبولي الجواهر بالخوابي يرد القلب عن حبك ما راح توب ولو جابوا القمر يوقف عبا
الجبل دوب اركبي يا نايف والخيل تعبت والقمر واقف رخ الجبل دوب اركبي يا نايف والخيل تعبت والقمر واقف رخ الجبل دوب اركبي
Thank you, Aisha, Imran, the Jubilee Arts Syria Council Band, and the Jubilee Arts Folklore Band of Syria Council. And thank you, Shehzad, for continuing to fight for our planet and for sharing those inspiring words and song. It's now time to get a little sentimental, and reflect back on all of your individual journeys of camp as participants. You're about to see a glimpse of the memories and the connections you've made with people who I hope will become lifelong friends.
مولا علي مدد
مولا علي مدد
For you مولا علي مدد
مولا علي مدد
गर इरादे हो चटा से बोलो क्या मुमकिन नहीं ओ ओ डर से अपने लड़के देखो फिर कोई मुश्किल नहीं हो यकीन अगर तो कट जाती है जंजीरें तू सुन ले अपने दिल की ये सदा
No, that video didn't make me cry. I got some dust in my eye. And just like that, the time has come to say goodbye. But not before some very important acknowledgements. We all know how important volunteers are to any event, and this year we had over 300 volunteers from 27 different countries who have given up months, weeks, days, minutes, seconds, milliseconds, microseconds, nanoseconds, and much, much more to make this event a success. We all know how highly Hazri Mom thinks of volunteers, and to all the volunteers who helped this year, we hope you're all rewarded 1,000-fold for your service. The once again amazing editing team has put together a short video to show you all the spectacular volunteers who made this camp possible. And let me tell you, I may or may not have actually cried watching it. Now, before we see that final video, it's time for me to officially say goodbye. Now, as you probably learned about me, I would make this a joke, but I'm gonna get a little sappy, so I'm sorry in advance. I want to thank you all for sharing this space with me, and even though I couldn't see any of your beautiful faces, I felt most welcome to be myself, and I'm so lucky to have been a small, small part of your journey. I hope you all had a momentous experience this year, and inshallah, in a COVID-safe world, we will be able to come together again and celebrate this milestone. Have a wonderful year, continue to inspire, be inspired, and I can't wait to see what you all go on to accomplish. Okay, I'm done being cheesy. Enjoy the last video. Enjoy the rest of your life. Bye.